Hey guys, it's Bryce here. Today I'm going to be reading a paper that I wrote when I was in the mental hospital in September of last year. It is my memory of June 26, 2015, which is the day that the gay marriage ruling was passed by the Supreme Court, meaning that that gay people could marry same-sex couples. It's I don't know how to put it. It's strangely bad but good. That's basically what it is. And yeah, just water bottle and then do it. Okay, so memory of June 26, 2015. I woke up on my grandpa's couch because I had spent the night, because I had been spending the night. Then I got dressed and went back to the living room to watch the 11 a.m. news. My grandpa V and I always watched the news together. After a few stories, the news lady announced that the Supreme Court ruling on gay marriage announced it. When I heard those words, which are the Supreme Court has finalized their decision to make gay marriage legal in the U.S., I had a little bit of an internal celebration. But the next stories after that were quite discouraging. They were priests in the U.S. Still refusing to officiate marriages. If I would have been out of the closet then, I would have had interesting slew of emotions. First being joy and happiness. Then I felt extremely sad after hearing that priests were refusing to follow the new law. A second. After I was watching the news, I went to the kitchen and ate 2 bowls of Lucky Charms. I'd never even think about coming out until a few more things happened. Those things that needed to happen did. First, the rule that no one can refuse a marriage, and if they did, their license will be revoked. Plus, they added the anti-LGBTQ plus discrimination rules/laws, which helped a lot of people gain a great deal of confidence. But there are still people out there who are too scared to come out because of their situations. But those people need to know that there are people out there that either understand your situation or have been through it too. The people that I wrote this to, or dedicated it, was Sammy, Abby, Emily, Theo, and everyone else who needs this boost of courage. And then I put rest in peace, Savannah, and John. That is my memory of that day. And to add a little bit more onto that, one second. My grandpa made a few very not so pleasant comments about people being gay, which is another reason why I have not fully come out, at least to my family at all, and it's crazy that I'm even talking about it right here, but still. I don't know. My grandpa has discouraged me to come out to the family, even though me and him are very close. I don't want to possibly ruin our relationship. And that's a big problem with a lot of people, because they're afraid that if they tell one of their family members about them being gay, it will result in that family member hating them and not wanting anything to do with them. And for some situations that is what happens, and that is true. But it's good to at least take the chance and tell somebody that you're close to. Like, the first family member that I told was my dad. And I texted him, and I was extremely afraid of what he was going to say, but he was positive in his response. So that gave me a boost of confidence. And then about a week or two later, I told my brother, and he gave me the, okay, well, you're still my brother, and I'm not going to change my opinions on you just because of this. That was very nice. And one thing. And then my mother read some of the messages I had on my phone to my friend Emily, and she found out that I was bi and that I had done a few sexual acts with males. And she came into the kitchen one day when I was doing the dishes and said, "Bryce, I am extremely sorry for how you had to lose your virginity. I don't know what I can say other than that man was a terrible person for doing that to you." And that man was my boyfriend. He was my fucking boyfriend, and you're saying that man was terrible to have sex with me. That's just, I don't know how to explain how fucked up that is. Because me and him were in a relationship for a year or so. And all of a sudden, my mom's like, that man, that man, that man. Not saying his name that was in those messages, or mentioning the fact that we were together, because she still doesn't want to admit that her son has been with a couple of males. So I'm gonna end this off with my favorite quote, and it's from the first Pokemon movie. Nice. And it says, "I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are." And Mewtwo said that. And that just makes me feel better about myself. Because I wasn't born in the best situation, but I've strived to make my life better than it was. And yeah, I think this is. I'm just gonna end this off before I get too emotional, because nobody wants to see that. See you next time, guys. Bye.